And I'm Courtney Gousman. I'm in for everybody this morning.
You're in for Sarah Gindra because she didn't set her alarm. She slept in and she's currently speeding down the expressway right now.
A 6.2 magnitude earthquake hit Japan last night. The epicenter of that quake hit around 7 p.m. off the coast of Fukushima. A father comes to the rescue of his toddler as he falls into a manhole. Now, what you're about to see may seem disturbing, but know that this child is all right. You can see the 3-year-old child step on a broken manhole cover and fall in. Former City of Chicago tow truck driver has been charged with 8 counts of underage sex trafficking. The Department of Children and Family Services is proposing both new and revised rules for foster homes in Illinois. Girl power was on full display at Daly Plaza yesterday for the 6th annual Icebox Derby. ComEd teamed with Excelon to host that event, and girls raced around the plaza in solar-powered go-karts that they built from recycled refrigerators. I tell you, that Mike Lowe, he's so witty. It comes down to courage. Sometimes you just have to have the courage to stand out. A little pop of color. That's why I wore my red lipstick today.
All right.
No, I'm just playing.
You go pop a color. That's your new nickname. Walmart will offer the cereal in late September.
Grandpa Shark. This song is so contagious. You gotta love it. Top stories coming up after the break. A close encounter with wildlife in Alaska was caught on police dash cam. The squad car is cruising along on a highway when a mama moose and her calf, they dart. Oh my gosh, they dart into the road. As you saw, that mama moose, she fell, but she managed to get up, and then baby got up too. And of course, that state trooper managed to hit the brakes fast enough so those two safely made it across. Yikes, that is so scary. Wow.
You don't want to hit a moose. It's like hitting a really big deer.
It's like the worst thing you can hit. That's what I was told when I was in Alaska. We were watching them like, you're on the road, like, that's the last thing you want to hit.
This is Flower.
This is Flower. See?
You can't have a.
You got to come over here. You're just streaming this.
I'm actually recording video.
You are just on top of all of the skunk information.
Now, you said that the scent glands have been removed, right?
Yes, her scent glands have been removed, so she cannot spray.
She wants to tuck under.
What's up,
Are skunks friendly?
And Sunday, 84. That was like a 30-second weather hit, and you still reached for that.
I reached for it, and you slapped my hand away, so it doesn't even matter. Thanks a lot.
Oh, too much fun. The things you never see at home that I get to see right here.
He's confiscated my phones, guys.
Like a parent. Principal Demetrius is on the case. Thanks for joining us today, everyone.
Don't forget to join us back here at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, around the clock on CLTV and WGNTV.com.
You got to get that after school.
It's been an unprecedented night, one of the most violent this city has seen in years. WGN's Andrea Darlis is live at Stroger Hospital to tell us more. Andrea? A Chicago woman is struggling to make sense of back-to-back tragedies in her life. Brandy Martin's sister and adult daughter died separately and suddenly within 2 weeks of each other. Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson still being treated at Rush University Medical Center, but he could be released today. He was hospitalized Friday after a blood clot was found in his lung during a routine checkup and stress test. The superintendent is coming up on the 2-year anniversary of a kidney transplant donated by his son. The blood clot will be treated with medication and rest. The iconic photo archives from Ebony and Jet magazines have been bought by a group of nonprofit foundations. The historic collection of more than 3.5 million pictures and 10,000 videos taken over 70 years was purchased yesterday at auction for $30 million. The collection will go to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, the Getty Research Institute, and other cultural institutions. Chicago residents have a chance to weigh in on the city's first casino. Yesterday, the city sent out a survey seeking feedback from residents on several issues. Among them, the ideal location and what casino revenue should be used for. The survey is anonymous and will be available in several languages. People without computers can take it at local libraries. The city plans to share initial results next month, followed by a series of public forums. You can find a link to the survey on our website at WGNTV.com.
Courtney Gousman is in Humboldt Park where trappers are trying to get. Should you be standing that close? I'm a little worried about you. They hide out in the land, don't they, in the bushes? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm terrified
They
here.
say don't wear bright colors.
Hey, they won't be after me. Actually, I eat gators. They won't eat me.
All
I
right.
eat
All
gators.
right, word is out.
Yes, I get to party this morning. Good morning to you guys. The day has finally come. Opening day here at Wrigley Field, and it's not just any old opening day. It's the first since the Cubs brought home that World Series championship title. A lot of new things to tell you about. One of them being this newest addition. It's called the Park at Wrigley. This is the last picture Dr. Tamara O'Neill took. It was snapped Monday afternoon about an hour before she attempted to leave her job at Mercy Hospital. About an hour before she was gunned down in the parking lot by her ex-boyfriend, Juan Lopez.
It was the worst experience of my life.
Nichelle Bush is a nurse practitioner for Mercy and the other woman smiling in this picture. Prior to the shooting, she tells me work went exceptionally well. Dr. O'Neill was close by for most of her shift.
We joked a lot, we laughed a lot. I remember her saying to myself and the charge nurse that day, I haven't laughed this long or this much in so long, so she had a good day.
She tells me Monday's shift also included lots of Christmas music, something Dr. O'Neill couldn't get enough of.
Every day she'd have this Christmas music just blasting, and I would be like, oh, do we have to listen to this Christmas music every day?
Bush tells me Dr. O'Neill was supposed to get off at 2 that afternoon, but stayed late to attend to patients. When she finally decided to leave, O'Neill was met in the parking lot by her ex. Lopez demanded a ring back after she recently broke off their engagement. Bush tells me O'Neill was wearing it Monday.
It was very visible on her hand.
After O'Neill was shot, the terror moved inside the ER where Bush heard gunshots and hid in an exam room with patients and hospital staff. She called her husband to have what she thought would be her last phone call.
He could hear the shots on the other end of the phone. It was nearby, and I didn't want to take a chance on whomever was shooting, them finding us.
Once the smoke cleared, several Mercy workers jumped into action trying to save Dr. O'Neill, Dr. Dana Less, and Officer Samuel Jimenez, all who had been shot inside the hospital. SWAT came to save her and the others in that room.
We were actually asked to run out the door. Just run, just keep running. And so.
Did you see
that's what
anything
we
on
did.
the way out?
Oh, yeah.
What did you see?
Blood everywhere.
She's now haunted by the memories of that day.
I know it will be difficult walking back in those doors, the same doors I had to run out of 30 hours ago. This is a special Thanksgiving for us because we have a lot to be thankful for.
From the south suburbs, Courtney Gousman, WGN News. I talked to this brave young lady who's now recovering at Comer Children's Hospital, and despite being shot 3 times, she was more concerned about her family, telling them not to cry and that she'd be okay. This teen's mother telling me that she truly believes this apartment door took the brunt of the force from those bullets and helped to save her daughter's life. The image is chilling. 6 bullet holes through the front door of this apartment at 27th and Indiana. They landed in the wall, in the carpet, and 3 of them hit 14-year-old Raven Vance.
I heard the shots when I was in my apartment.
Monday night around 9:45, moments after the teen walked through the door with her mother, her mother's friend, and a 4-year-old child, that's when those shots came through. The freshman at Dyett High School was hit in the back, side, and arm. The group of women had just left a barbecue at a nearby relative's house.
Oh my God, I hope she'll be okay.
Doctors at Comer Children's Hospital tell the family those bullets went through and through, also hitting part of her lung. This is the second shooting since Friday here. That's when a 17-year-old was shot during an attempted robbery.
So we shouldn't have to live in fear. We shouldn't have to go through this.
Raven's family telling me when they returned home Monday night, they noticed 2 men with hoodies dressed in all red and all black lurking in the hallway near their apartment. Moments later is when those bullets came flying through the front door. This family is now focused on getting out of this neighborhood. Relatives and police scratching their heads as to why this apartment was targeted. And despite there being numerous cameras inside that apartment building, I'm told none of them work. That's according to family. Chicago police say no one's in custody for this shooting. Reporting from the South Commons, Courtney Gousman, WGN News.